From the 20th to the 26th of July, the armed forces of the Russian Federation have carried out 33 group strikes with precision-guided weapons and strike drones, as a result of which the following have been hit: facilities of the Ukrainian military-industrial enterprises for the manufacture of gunpowder, the production and repair of armored vehicles, and the energy infrastructure that supplied them. In addition, unmanned aerial vehicles assembly facilities, ammunition and missile artillery weapon depots, military echelons with the Ukrainian armed forces hardware and military personnel, as well as temporary deployment areas of foreign mercenaries have been hit. Over the past week, the units of the Sever group of forces have improved the tactical situation and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 2 Ukrainian mechanized, motorized and assault brigades, 2 marine brigades, 3 territorial defense brigades, and formations of the Ukrainian National Guard. In addition, 21 enemy counterattacks have been repelled. The Ukrainian losses were up to 1,385 Ukrainian troops, 5 US-made Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, and 24 motor vehicles. In addition, 2 Croatian-made RAK SA-12 MLRS launchers, 23 field artillery guns, including 5 US-made M777 howitzers, as well as 3 field ammunition depots have been eliminated. As a result of successful actions, the units of the Zapad group of forces have liberated Rozovka and Peshchanoye in Lugansk People's Republic and Nizhneye in Kharkov region and have taken more advantageous lines and positions. Russian troops have defeated units of 6 brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, as well as 3 territorial defense formations. 9 counterattacks of the enemy assault detachments have been repelled. The Ukrainian losses were up to 3,640 Ukrainian troops, 4 tanks, including 1 German-made Leopard tank, 10 armored fighting vehicles, including 4 US-made M113 armored personnel carriers, and 68 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 36 field artillery guns, including 9 Western-made self-propelled artillery systems, have been hit, 8 electronic and counter-battery warfare stations and 21 field ammunition depots have been eliminated. As a result of active operations, the units of the U group of forces have liberated Ivanodaryevka in Donetsk People's Republic and improved positions along the front line. Russian troops have launched strikes on manpower and hardware of 5 mechanized, 2 air mobile, and 4 assault brigades of the Ukrainian armed forces. 6 enemy counterattacks have been repelled. The Ukrainian losses were up to 4,640 Ukrainian troops, 6 tanks, 23 armored fighting vehicles, including 2 US-made M113 armored personnel carriers, and 44 motor vehicles. In the course of counter-battery warfare, 64 field artillery pieces have been hit, 37 of them were Western-made, 12 electronic and counter-battery warfare stations, as well as 13 field ammunition depots. The units of the Center group of forces have improved the tactical position. Russian troops have launched strikes on 8 formations of the Ukrainian armed forces, 2 territorial defense brigades, and 2 loot assault brigades of the National Police of Ukraine. 42 counterattacks of the Ukrainian armed forces assault detachments have been repelled. Over the past week, the enemy losses were up to 2,525 troops, 5 tanks, including 2 US-made Abrams tanks, 10 armored fighting vehicles, 24 motor vehicles, 30 field artillery guns, and 9 field ammunition depots. The units of the Vostok group of forces have taken more advantageous lines and inflicted losses on manpower and hardware of 2 Ukrainian armed forces brigades, 2 territorial defense formations, and 2 Ukrainian National Guard brigades. The Ukrainian losses were up to 835 Ukrainian troops, 2 tanks, 30 motor vehicles, 23 field artillery guns, including 12 howitzers and self-propelled artillery systems manufactured in NATO countries, as well as 6 electronic warfare stations. The units of the Dnepr group of forces have inflicted fire damage on mechanized infantry mountain assault brigades of the armed forces of Ukraine, 1 marine brigade, 3 territorial defense brigades, and National Guard brigades. The Ukrainian losses were up to 100 Ukrainian troops, 1 tank, 3 armored fighting vehicles, and 4 motor vehicles. In addition, during counter-battery warfare, 18 field artillery guns, including 5 US-made M777 howitzers, 6 electronic warfare stations, and 6 field ammunition depots have been hit. Operational tactical aviation, unmanned aerial vehicles, missile troops and artillery of the Russian groups of forces have eliminated 2 US-made HIMARS MLRS launchers, 7 Grad MLRS launchers, 2 launchers with the AN MPQ-65 radar station of the US-made Patriot SAM system, 2 S-300 SAM system launchers, and 2 ST-68 and P-18 mobile radar stations for detecting and tracking air targets. Air defense facilities have shot down 1 Mi-8 helicopter of the Ukrainian Air Force, 10 US-made ATACMS operational tactical missiles, 2 Tochka-U tactical missiles, 9 French-made Hammer aerial bombs, 36 US-made HIMARS projectiles, and 623 unmanned aerial vehicles. Over the past week, 63 Ukrainian servicemen have surrendered on the line of contact, 27 of them in the area of responsibility of the Dnepr Group of Forces. In total, 630 airplanes, 278 helicopters, 28,464 unmanned aerial vehicles, 556 air defense missile systems, 16,684 tanks and other armored fighting vehicles, 1,390 combat vehicles equipped with MRLS, 12,416 field artillery guns and motors, as well as 24,086 units of special military equipment have been destroyed during the special military operation.